can run and get my coffee. And we are ready. Oh god, it took me minutes too, but every single adjustment was done. Welcome everyone to Wednesday streams. My name is Aléxio, and today I have a treat for all of you. I see Tom here. Hello, good afternoon. Hope you're alright. Let me check the chat really quickly. Yeah, it's still working. Because YouTube sometimes will not show all the conversations that you guys do. So, if it is a bit suspicious that I don't respond to you guys, you know, feel free to spam it until I see it. I will not trust YouTube on this matter. We have the board. We are ready. I didn't check the webcam, to be honest, but today we have a surprise. I have a surprise for all of you. And 15 minutes, 15 seconds early. A bit, yeah. Let's see, and ooh, he's not working as expected, I guess. And HD Pro, there we go. And it's not that bad, but we can make it better because today it's sponsored by blinds. I promised that I would put blinds, and I did. Now it looks a bit more streamy. Now to make this better by light, there we go. Much better without the risk of falling to my face. Hopefully. Let me check something. 35 FPS. Bit weird. Should be a bit better, but still, it's fine. Where's the chat? There it is. Spam, 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 spam. Ooh, more than 15 seconds early. There's a delay. That's weird. But yeah, 1 minute, I would say, in, and we already had some reveals. Hopefully YouTube will behave as well as everything else, which I haven't yet started. Again, it has been 1 week, and again, I haven't touched anything besides the new sponsor list, which I feel I'm featured now. Not sponsored, but Patreon. And now I have my name on that. Yay! And you guys can have your name as well, if you want. Just follow the links that are somewhere probably in the description. You can also be immortally glorified on the Nordrev stream with an S, because I'm not the only one doing that. Ooh, that's a great effect with the light square around the blind. People pay just to do that on Photoshop, and therefore I am just, effortlessly doing that. Right, so I now need to do the crucial thing, which is first of all checking my tablet, because YouTube lately, when someone starts a stream, it will still say, all right, we're just waiting for the stream to start, even though it did start. There we go. It's up and running now. Everything seems to be fine. Alex is not messaging me in panic, which means that everything is still okay. Okay. Now to do the crucial thing. npm run Android. And we all know what's going to happen. Oh, my microphone was not the correct one. But it's okay. Yeti, hello. Okay. Yep, as tradition goes, Yeti will just go mute. But right now we were here to prevent that, so it's fine. It's fine, right? Let me check the volume. Where is... And microphone volume, perfect. I'll sort it out the first minutes. This will go here, this will go here, this will be reduced like this. And webcam is still good, I hope. For some reason, YouTube is recommending me seeing this in 144p. I have no idea what kind of television does support that. Not even a CRT, I believe. Okay. Set up. Everything is alright. Oh, there's an error because I tried to compile it to my tablets. Yet again. this, and now to do npm start. We are almost ready to go. 5 minutes in. Is there any outstanding notifications here? Not yet. YouTube notifications are really weird. I mean, I'm getting notifications from this channel that you follow streamed 1 hour ago. Cool. I don't really need it now. Nor does it show my stream at the moment. That's weird. Building. There we go. I want to see current stream if everything is alright on my phone. And yeah, 144 would be really. Yep. I do have 1440, which is perfect, but still, oh, the connection just dropped a bit. These buildings are just killing my laptop. Actually, let me crimp up the. There's a little fan just blowing air into it. Maximum performance, hopefully. This first build is just killing my laptop every single time. I mean, streaming and building, yeah, those are quite demanding, unfortunately. And there we go. Great, it's running. It's on. Nice. There we go. Did it recover? It did recover. Yeah. There was a lot of buffering, to be honest. This friend was just dying out. Is the stream okay? Still buffering. Oh, but it's okay. Webcam froze. My forehead just showing. That's always fun. Why does it not show the correct one? I might have killed my laptop. As far as I know. 30, 44. That's really weird. What if I do this? Doesn't increase, doesn't decrease. Might be one of the settings that I need to do. This and this. How did this happen? I have no idea. It did. But changing one value will not put it back. But it looks a bit slightly better. Is it fluid? Is it running? It is not. Oh. That's really weird. Let me start by doing one thing then. I would love just to have a laptop just to handle all of this. All of the encodings. I would say that streaming at 4040p, which is basically what I'm basically doing, stretched down. It's really challenging. I had to compress the whole picture to get the correct aspect ratio. But okay, speaking of practical things, the image is still frozen. So I'll have to do one thing. I'm going to kill the stream for a second. This just doesn't make any sense. How is this transmitting live? 720p. 1080p. Still lagging. It doesn't make much sense. 37 FPS. So Alex, yeah, I'm going to kill the stream really quickly, so I can understand or do monitor. That's a good thing, right? I was so happy. Oh, I can just start the stream and everything's fine. Nope. Okay, 8 gigs are being used. What is consuming all of this? OBS, okay. The emulator, sure. Firefox, 5%. Those are Very weird numbers. And it doesn't get it. So let me interrupt the stream for a minute. I'm live again. It should be fine now. It should be fluid. It looks fluid now. Yep. Most of IT work is just starting and restarting computers. Jesus Christ. I can't really count by fingers the number of times this actually worked. Okay. So it seems to be fine. Quality wise also seems to be fine. We can, 11 minutes in, continue. So welcome everyone, and let's see where we were on our last adventure through making a mobile app. It did occur to me that if I did a long click, we can put some sort of menu to do some operations upon data. Well, the door just closed. Instead of actually adding icons to this. But for now, let's focus on speed rather than actually refinements. We do still have a lot to do. Which you could, I'm not stuttering anymore. Thank you, Don. That's kind of helpful. Everything seems to be fluid still on my laptop. And an acceptable 42 FPS. I would hope for 60, but sure. Something must go off. You need just to restart, which I'll not do right now. So for now, let's focus on actually more important things. We were on task 13, which, oh, it might be because of this. And 13 says check property. Yep. Show check state. Yep. Change check state, which we've done. Just to confirm, let's see that. Yep. Now, if we kill it, goal tracking. Here we go. Still holds. Although obviously this is not really like, doesn't scream complete. But yeah, for now it's perfectly reasonable to assume that this is a complete task. Cool. Now in VR, I actually would like to see some content in VR. There are some things, I know it's kind of hard, but that's kind of fun to think in VR, or at least with the VR headset, so that we can have all the screen state that we wanted. And have all the windows open. It's 360, should be fine. But you also be able to see the guy just with the glasses moving around. That would be really weird. So, what is this? Publishing to Google Play Store. I believe we delved into this last week. We add the practical tips and tricks for CI/CD. Quite nice. And there's a checkbox we can close. Here's the. I've put a note here to do change background color of completed task. Okay, we can close that one up. And to close that one, let me see, where am I? Here's the goal screen. Here's the list item. It will be this friend. And let's see, there's a checkbox. There is the icon. And there's the other stuff. And there's the title. Okay. Now, what do we want? We want to say, right. We actually want to add content. So, list item. I lost my connection. I don't think so. Oh, there you go. One was just loading for a minute. List item. No. React Native. Web item. Sadly, none of the resolution. Yeah, great for games, rubbish for text. That's quite true. Sometimes I need to zoom in a bit on my monitor because just being less than 50 centimeters will just make text rubbish. Right, so what do we need? We need list item. There we go. We need to say, right, on the background of this, friends, just add a color. Do that. I'll probably need to go into style, although I never did a condition on style. Let's do a little test, shall we? I will put the style here. Let's see. Background color. Let's try with the more traditional color. Red, green, blue. Oh, there we go. It does work. So, these two are not that great. What we want to do is, should probably not be doing this, to be honest. Should be concentrating on more important issues. But, I mean, it's a good way to warm up, I guess. Now, I do need to make a check here. Maybe I can do... Can I apply some logic? Inside of here, yeah. I wonder if this is not best approach for React. Because now we can do something like this, but it will be an inline style. Let's try that. We'll just implement ugly version first. Let's say that the item is done. Yellow. Otherwise, red, green, yeah, white, transparent. Well, it does work. I mean, it's a bit sluggish, but it's the emulator. Once it's compiled and running, as we saw on last stream, it will just be fine. Okay. Now, do we want that? Maybe we want something in the lines of color. Not. What color did I import it? I have no idea what this is. Now let's see. What I want is colors. Nope. Nope. What is the constant to actually get colors? I think I've put everything here. So I can import them. It will be from React Native paper. And I have now access to a lot of things. Now, I do wanted to access colors from my template. So, React Native paper, how to access the theme colors. Full team. Oh, I need to store this object. Sending the team. TypeScript, because we're not savages. Let's see, interface team, property boolean. Team in your own components. That's what we want. With team. Colors, property team, and then apply colors. Okay, let's do this. So here, this will be here, and this colors constant. This will be applied to here. Okay. Maybe not the best name. Maybe not the best name. Team colors with team. Maybe it's a different team. Can wrap the components in the HOC. Hell is HOC. React Native. IR components. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Should be like this. Like this. This one here, 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 here. Oops. There we go. Use team. Good team. Team. Yeah. This color would be Mary. Like this. Invalid hook. Hooks can only be called inside of the body of a function component. This could happen to a lot of reasons. Okay. This color. Oh, this is a functional component. I mean, sure, this one is also a functional component. That's really weird. Let me do one thing. Those bodies were functional components. Both of them add a render component to it. Does make sense that it's an invalid call. Still have time. But to be honest, if we got to 6, I haven't solved this. I will not waste more time. Move on to the next one. Also warning. Okay. 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 Let's see if this doesn't. Just go back. Okay. Red, green, blue. There we go. So it has something to do with. There we go. This hook cannot be called here. That's right here then. Was it running? I don't think so. Did it froze? Jesus, today is just going so well. it's already in use. It's being used this one. npm start, npm run Android. I mean, you just lost a little bit of my PC being a drama queen. I had to restart the stream. And right now we're just having a funny React hook bug. That basically this component was complaining. The compiler was complaining that this component here was not a functional component, although it does have a render. Microphone issues, not really. It was just a bit stuttering, to be honest. Don't know what hell happened on the stream. And also, blinds. Now you can have perfect square. That's one of two more that I need. No, three more that I need to put. Let's hope that is done quickly. So right now, as you can see, just burn your eyes every time you complete a task. But if I try to put... This one is working because it's here. Not complaining. Okay, if you're not complaining, then if I took this color and say, I don't know, colors, dot, primary. Okay, and now click, and there we go. Although primary, right, accent. So again, there was no bug. It was just the compiler just acting up. This one is way better. We just lost because the default color for this one will be, yeah, we need to change this color. But it does work better with the blue. Now, in order to do that, then on the checkbox, style, check team. Team equals to use team color here. Doesn't like this color could be about anything. Just team B. Can I use this directly? Maybe. Nope. Let me use the style for now, and I'll go back to it later. It'll be something in lines of style. Does have style, right? Okay. Oh, it does have a... What was it? Color. Press uncheck color. There we go. This would be... this one in particular, but... Oop, too much. There was accent. Now I want primary. Oh, it seems that it's too inside of this. Outside of the type strings. Oh, I know why. There we go. Okay, accent. Really? This is the uncheck color. Okay. Right, because the problem is not unchecked color. It's the opposite. There we go. It does look good. There we go. Still takes a minute, but it will update correctly. Will you? Jesus, so slow. Okay. Two more interesting things. Let's just save and keep this one as it is. I don't really like too much having the style with the conditional here, but for now, yeah, that's the best bet. We'll definitely come back to refactor all of this. No. Okay. And now this. Go. It goes into this one, just now. And can I see something to create an issue? Pull request. Pull request is not apparently something we want to do directly. Idea why? Excuse me. I did wish I had coffee. Just had unfortunate accident. And I only have decaf at this home. Did plan on going after a meeting, but it dragged too long. And yep. I'll just walk by my share wheel. Okay, it's done. Developer feature 13. Critical request. Good. 4 file changes. Click when it's done. So good. Adding all of this, especially the new color stuff. Okay, now merge pull request. It's done. Finish. There we go. One last feature to be concerned about. Now to work on what we needed to do in the first place, which is we need to make the goals edibles. Edibles, that sounds like you're going to eat them. Edit data from the goals. Way better. And to do that, yep. Also need date. But to do edit, we might go into. Now I have two options. I either put another icon or I put a long press and then users can select from a pop-up menu. I'd say the quickest route would be to actually click on edit. At least for now. Let's do like that. And it's right. There's the delete. Now I'll just put another one here. He's complaining that doesn't have a parent. Yep. I do. Now there's 2 buttons. There we go. Now our first one. Cancel. Doesn't look bad, but doesn't look great. That's a certain compromise being done here. On item edit, which does not exist at the moment. Void. And I also need this one. Right, so this gold screen. Now I need gold components. And on the gold components, I need to say, right, instead of creating a new item, we're going to retrofit this into being an edit screen as well. So it basically will just fill up with all the data we saved for this item on the database. So this will be here, 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 equals to something, and that something would be this. Instead of on delete goal, on goal and delete would be on goal edit. There's the goal ID. One more. Be here. And this one. On goal edit. Now, it doesn't need to do any of this. And we're going to put the traditional. I can type it. Like, hello. Very user friendly, as you can see. Now, I try to do that. Well, I obviously need a console. There we go. Doesn't have feedback. Or if it does, it's the same color as this one. Might be a problem. I didn't. Or maybe it had the old code. See? This will be one of those days. I might have to just end the stream a bit earlier, so I will not fall asleep in stream. I don't know what will be the rules on YouTube, but on Twitch you can't. That'll be funny. So getting to work. I want to do, when I click here, just go to this screen. Instead of adding your goal would be edit goal. Instead of being empty, we'll have all the previous data. Let's do that. Let's actually look for, first of all, that goal. We're going to rename this into, let's call this goal form. Instead of adding goal would be goal form. Yep, confirming everything is lowercase. This one's correct. There we go. One is done. This one is, well, saved, although it's complaining about something. We'll see about this in a minute. Most important thing now is that if my app reloads, it should appear the same. Even though we changed the values, it was refactored throughout the project. Therefore, I'm expecting to doing. Jesus. Still working. Perfect. Now, to actually change this, let me just do one thing really quickly, guys. It's annoying. The door slamming every 3 seconds or 4. Okay, perfect. Now to continue. Everything seems to be working. Now I do. Need to change the name. So let me first do one thing then. I need to comment. No. I need to close the forms. This one will stay here. This one can be closed. One can be closed. And this one. This is the one. I need to do navigation.navigate to add goal. But it's not add goal anymore. But it will, well, it will not be in a second. Oof. I need to get that one goal. So I need to do something in the lines of this goal. And then I need to have this sort of delete data. Get data. But get data, I just want just one. And just do something like this. Retrieve a goal from the goal list. This data should have renamed this, but for now, item gives an ID, and now I should return an array. Nope, I'll return just a goal. And this ID is of type number. And I need just to do a get data. Goals equals get data. Now, think data. Wait. So it will just wait a bit till it gets all the goals. I'll do a return of it should return goals and this ID. This is what making sense to me. Might be wrong, but It might be on different positions, to be honest. So we need to do something like the deletion. Gold ray. Oh, similar. Very similar. Instead of deleting. Yep, very similar to all of this. So let me then do this. Okay. And here, promise of a goal. Turn. Sure. What are we returning here? The goal. Delete. Is that not? Well, yeah. Turn. No, it's just any. So we can have both. We can change it in future. Right now, we just want to focus on getting the goals. This case would be index. No, it would be to list. We go. You know, we could do this with the shortcut Control B. Quite nice. No, best as it can be. And so this one, I just need to return this on this one. Return the connect result. Correct result doesn't sound too good. Oh, right. Have an extra one. Also, it's a catch. There we go. It almost alerted me for a notification. Cool. Yeah. I save. It's refreshed. Update. Still animates. If I click on edit, it says hello. Data item, which is exactly the one we've been working on. Wait, ID. Right, this one needs to be imported. This needs to be equal ID. There we go. And now, just to test it out, click on here. Did complain a lot. Wait. It does need to have this one, because otherwise it might go to here without having the data. So if I do this again, yep, no message whatsoever here. Because otherwise we just say, right, give me this data, then it just tries to fetch and it's in real time current, and therefore we have a synchronization problem. Nice. So now we send data, we need to say, right, I want a screen, I want to check out for data. Beware. There's root parameters. If it has an ID, set the ID, which is this one. Just renders the correct icon here. We want to do also if one will be what? Would be goal. If goal would be different from undefined, then set default data. This would be with Now I do need to do. Where's this been called? Oh, this one. Here. Let's call this fill out with data if this doesn't sound too good, to be honest. Yeah. I will resist. I will resist urge to nap. Temptation. Console.log. Let's try it out. Oops. And now this one should be seeing this message here. If I try to do this, testing component. There we go. And if I entered normally, nothing at all. I tried to pencil again. Testing component. Right, so we did achieve what we wanted, which is if there's data, which I verify now, you know, fill it out. Goal data. Goal. I could just do this. And now we can say, right. I need to get data and I need to fill it out. Now I do have a problem, which is this data comes from organ submit press. So in the same vein, we need to do the opposite operation, which is set default data. So it would be something in the lines of goal. Do what? Some things. Right. Mm-hmm. The problem here. Expression expected. Hmm. This. What is the expression? Okay. Um. Oh, no, 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 no. Why am I doing this sleepy? Of course. Why would I do a word thing? Yeah. When I can do something like this. Okay, then. Doesn't make sense, does it? Guys, it would make more sense to have that data being held here than changing automatically. Now I need to do sort of state here that needs to propagate into this set default data. So be default data. Yeah, I would probably do this the other way. Right now, just well, default. You will not have anything. Right. Not default data. Let's say existing. That existing data. We go. Now, when I do set data to, do I need any of this? Not really. Just here, here, here. Move this. Take this one. Do I take it? Yes. Okay. No, no, actually. Dot. That data. This will be this one. There we go. And now take that existing data. On the screen. And on screen, I want to be able to say, right, if goal, set goal as a string. Oh, because it's everything is just, why am I doing this? What am I doing? Submit. Oh, okay. On submit, I'll just put, okay, that's fine. What I can do is, I don't need to put this on a component, but it'd be if props not needs to be here. Just below, so show category list. One. This one, which will have a goal of a goal, and it will be a function. Do our function to void, and now obviously it has the weird this if here. Right. This will be different to this. So I need to do, I don't know, for here, I'll check default data. So let's call this one this. Let's create one here. Check existing. Check gold data. Existing gold data. That will be something. That will pull data. If exists, default for existing data. Applies if exists. Now I need to do this. Can I still do this? And now here, let me just put a console. Let me test this one. I just want this to run every single time. Once. Okay. Now to update this. Let's say hello. In here. Well, I mean, every single time it enters. Back. Well, it's still on the same. Back. And again. There we go. That's reasonable. And now, fill out data. So it'll be something in the lines of if props dot this is not a function. Is right. I was really asleep. Is I didn't even rename this correctly. Existing data. Right. Save. Now existing data of the goal. Goal undefined is not defined to goal. Type undefined. That's fine. That's fine. Is either goal or undefined. Exactly what we need. There we go. It is undefined. No problem. So if props different than undefined, different, exactly different. So if it does exist, let's do things with it. So let's do that's cool. Of goal.existing data dot goal. And the description will be set description, which will be props dot existing data dot description. Right. You need to do some sort of ifs. I'm not liking this way of programming too much, to be honest. But we can do a draft first and refactor it later. I need to move this. Okay. Here needs to be X for data. Right, so these two friends will be here. And thingy. This goal. This one is done. Let's try it out. Oh, meta re-renders. Oof. It needs to be done not like this, unfortunately. It needs to be done on the component level. Okay, so we are going then to. Oh, Jesus. Make a lot of data. Hello, Simon. So, in order to actually accomplish this, some things need to change. Mostly would be. Why is this not showing as different? Okay, weird. Sure. So here I need to do one thing. Existing data needs to be removed on the screen. Moves. Obviously will crash because oh, it didn't. That's weird. Sure. This needs to be done. Not here. Also not here. Cool. And now I need to remove all of this text. This goal. Even the show category. Show category is already on the component, which is here, category ID. But these two friends, sorry, these two, the goal and description need to move the logic from the front end to the back end for the component endpoint. So to do that, let's do this in a different way. I need to put a string here. String. I need to say set goal. And here would be goal, and then I need to do description and set description. This way, what we're going to do is goal, goal, description. The description. Goal. Am I doing something here that I shouldn't be doing? String undefined, string undefined. But no, I'm just going to ignore this a minute. If exists. Now, we can change this right away. If that exists, we're going to remove this and say set goal. Let's do a constant. We'll make it easier. Goal equals to, not a goal, it should be a title. Right, that title. There we go. And now that title. No. Goal would be this. And now set title would be a goal dot type, because we didn't specify, but it'll be type goal. There we go. And now it's title. Set description would be goal description. And now that we have defined these two friends, this title is to go here. It's to go here. I think it's just complaining. So let's see. That is really the case. Save. Here, oh, I just need to remove the show category list. Okay. Title. String. And description. String. But semicolon. Okay, fair enough. Let me do this, and this. And there we go. Problems go away. As long as it has data, it's not complaining. Down. And now I need to redirect some of this logic into the component. So when I say on change text, I actually need to add two more functions here. It needs to be on set title, which will receive title of type string. I know it's just so boring at this point. And now I also need on set description, which should be of type description. And all I can do a bypass of all of this. So that description, cool, and set title. That description should be this one. And the values now are different. Values now would be title and description. So props.title. Here props.title. And then the next one would be props.description. And now these ones are not being used. This doesn't have a title. Oh. Needs to be props dot as well. Obviously these two friends are not happy, but it's fine, because now I can do this, and I need this. Everything is set here on the component. A lot of things to clear. So I need to do this. Yeah. These two. Going to handle on results. And I need to do just of this title and the description. There we go. Description's already in. I also need to do that category ID be cool or ID. No, that would be category. This will cover just about everything. Right, 7 parts for one project. Indeed. Been like 1 hour or 1 point something hours, almost 2. So I'm just doing as I go, debugging and everything, and 1 time per week. Kind of stretch out a bit, to be honest. The projects tend to be looks long, but if we were just to sum up, this would be, I would say, 2 days of work, 3 days at most. Not that long. Here, let me just say, get data if it's editing. And here would be get data from category screen. Is editing? I don't like that much. This sentence, but okay. Right, so this one is being manual. And this one is done. This is the one is done. It's just connecting pipes. Right now, we're just doing plumbing. And from here, let's see. I need to connect title and description. Title description is connected. Perfect. I need to add these on sets then. Should need to go under title and description. And one needs to be equal. This one needs to be wrapped inside of curly brackets. Curly brackets? I think so. That's a term. Removing this. And obviously, we don't need to point this. Is to do things, to be funny things, such as setting data. So on title, I want to call set title. And this would be here. Here will be title. Am I putting this on the correct place? Yes, I am. Description. So set title should be on top. Here would be title. Here would be set description. It would be description. And now to test this whole thing. Moving data from here. And we kind of in a way did a good thing because now all of the logic is being delegated out of the view of the screen and be delegated inside the component, and the component will handle all of the logic, all of the data. So a certain way, it'd be good now to test it out, this Frankenstein of thing. It does work, it does type. It still types, so let's try and do this properly. Let's say test editing. Test editing. Let's put a relationship. Why not? Add goal. Test editing. Do this. Test editing. Relationship. Test editing. Nice. It didn't work at first. I wasn't expecting that. Right, now for the final thing. If we are editing, we don't want to add a new goal. We actually want to edit it. So now we need to do one thing on handle on results, which is not add to goal, which is very. This one is missing. Okay. Because we just created this one. I don't recall. Why did we need all of this? Oh, to create the ID. Yep, that was a bit unglamorous, but yeah. One is also false. So this two at least. Let's see. This one can be closed. This one can be closed. This one is done. Okay, and now what I need to do is constant add to existing goal. Goal array doesn't sound too good. It needs to be a sync. It does need to receive something. We'll take care of that in a minute. Then we're going to say update existing goal with new data. Right, and now I need to do the check here. So the check would be again, this is true. So here, this we are repeating this. Let me do one thing. Which is here. Need to do a constant. It will be is editing. Return. Right. So if it is editing, is if goal is different from define. So I can do. Actually, I can put this and take this one and a description. Check if green could create new goal or edit an existing one. Now what I need to do here, I need to do the same thing. So if it's editing, right, we'll do blah blah blah, else add a new goal. So add this thing, add to add, save, add to existing goal. Okay. All of this. There we go. I just ignore that I've done this and come up with the same thing. Brilliant. Right, I need all of this, friends. Now will be a bit of application for a minute. Nothing here. It needs to be here. There we go. Now here on the inside, what I need to do is set loading true. And then there's the set loading as false. And navigating back to home. Right. Here would be the between, the magic, the actual getting the item and replacing on the list and save it. So what do we need to do? We need to actually do a new routine on our IO. Store existing data. So this current goal array was the one. So we might just do something different. In order to update just one. One update existing goal. This would be, yeah, it needs, let's put it as a goal. So let's create a goal. Create a goal object data. Data object constant goal equals to right would be and ID category be what ID. I need to there we go. One less thing to worry about. Description, title, category. No. I need to put anything else. Cool. Title, no description is missing for ID and it's done. Else? Oh, actually, one from this body here. This one will still be the same. Like this. One needs to be the same. Go dot. And there's the ID. Okay. This way, this old data needs to be in. Will go still in the system. It is. And I'll use this ID to find out, match it, and basically just update goal. So I'll take this goal, put it here, and I'm going to invoke this. And this will be where? Be for data. Oh, not this much. I need to create this search. Date existing goal. Data update goal check. Kind of like this. Will be update existing goal. So this one will be here, here, here. Word constant. We do need to refactor all of this to reflect better names. Maybe next stream. It needs to be a goal. Goal. Right, so the idea would be I have a goal object and I need to update it on the database. So I'll take that new goal, get the ID, look up on the database, and just replace the data on that ID. Yeah. So to do that, let me first do a dirty copy of this. Update the errors. Update goal check would be to update existing goal. And now, instead of doing all of this, I need to do actually something similar to this. Let's find name ID. I'll solve that in a second. And I need to call what ID. What was existing goal. Goal. There we go. So getting all the goals, getting the index update, verify if it exists. If it does exist, then replace this one on this position with this one. And then start that way. Oh, it's pretty easy. Let's try it out. Now to the app to crush on itself. All the bugs in the world. Because it's 7. Good time to end stream. Still, it'll be the best time to run the project. And then going home. Alright. Let's try it with this one. Financial. Let's say oops. Edit title 1. Oh, there's a bug. That's saving the state. Yep. Type. Not updating as it should. Okay, let's take a look. This should be an easy one to fix. So goals component could be closed. This one could be closed for now. Go form.screen. So titles. Title. This would be props.title, the current value, and on change text, get a text and put on set text on props, and props on set title. That's what I meant, sorry. And now here on set title, we'll get value. It will be putting on set title. Set title would be this one here. On this one is one that goes into title, and title value would be props or title. Title. That's weird. Should have been work. But again, we might not be seeing something. This is a new one. the hell happened? Reset. Gosh. This is a neat trick just to clear all the cache that will be there. Just in case something might be interfering or not updating correctly. Oh, it'll take a minute. And my laptop will probably struggle a bit. There we go. Now it's correct. I have no idea. Okay, just checking the stream. Seems to be fine. Hello, everyone. We are almost done. There. Yep. Edit now. Number. Why are you mocking me? It did work at first. Let's try this one. It did work at first. Why are you not? The state. Right, so goal title. Goal title is here. Value comes from props, which will be here. And props on set title text, which will come from here. Right. Here. Set title. Oh. Right. But this is happening. I do this. He's setting the text. It's like a different name being used. The title is being used here. Is this being one off? But let me check. Console .log debug. Okay. It's focused. So if I type here too, there we go. There's the problem. This little body is being called every single time. So when are you being called? Call back every time there's a change on one of the variables. Okay. What if I put it like this? It just can only run once. Jesus Christ. Just hooks again. We need to really be careful with those because they will just bite us in the ass. Now I just save text and we'll go back because we didn't save this data yet again. But it's fine. So if I put and say, right, I want to say text editing 1. This one will be 1 as well. Now you want to see some magic tricks. Financial, and it'll just disappear. Because that one will not hold. Since it's a different screen, it will not hold data. Because on focusing, it will just go and get the whole damn data from. Well, we'll figure out in a way in a minute, or not necessarily today. But let's say financial. 1, 1, save. This icon didn't change. That's funny. But at least it's saving. as it should. So if you say test, oops. Obviously I can remove this. Why is this not showing like any changes on the codes? I have no idea what's that. Why is that going? Like this. Okay, this one. At the end of the day. The text. Yep, can be removed. And actually, to make it easier on the eyes, this. Can we? Yes, we can. Look. Way better. Way better. There we go. The title description. Right. So we go. Still changes. Now we do need to fix this one, which is not changing for reason. And could be because of what? I'm also getting an old one, setting it, but on result, add to existing goal. Category ID, which would be this one. Yep. And category, description, title. This then will be the previous one. It will be the Oh, I know why. Because it adds data. So the reason is because we're leaving the screen, coming back. He's not going with this one. So let's try that theory. Because the problem now is the problem of states. We are doing too many things at once. Debug, editing. And now he would be like adding. Okay, good so far. Editing. Oh, still editing. Okay. Relationship. Okay, my theory would be that this will just go into this one. But actually, why are you not going into this one? Why are you not setting ID? Yeah, it's not changing. There we go. Oh. This is not going into. This one is for the ID. Rules undefined. So this one is correct. This one is the ID. And are we overriding this? Maybe we are. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. There's the ID of ID. And then on roles components. Here we go. Here's a different one. So maybe what I need to do is check the navigation.navigate in order to not upset data here. React. Oh, actually, there we go. Navigation prop preferences, and that would be data parameters. Passing parameters to routes. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe I need to preserve. It's getting like a lot of data. Needs to be something like. You know what, guys? Oh god, it's the end of the day. Unfortunately, today I didn't have any coffee whatsoever during the afternoon. We call it a day for now, but I'll think about it during the week and I'll keep you guys posted. This is a nice conundrum now. The way that I've built this, I've basically just shot myself in the foot. This one needs to be either preserved some way, because we are relying on moving data between screens. We now have a conflict. And I do need to think of a way to do this without, well, having to disturb this. To be honest, this relationship, this category, put it as a screen. Maybe that's a problem. Either it needs to be not a screen, or I need to sort the returning parameter in a way that it adds to the navigation, but does not substitute whatever variable was there. Right now it's not basically setting it. Really weird. But yeah, my head is just exploding. It's the end of the day. I bet you guys are also dying to go outside and still having a bit of sun. So yeah, we'll continue to work with a fresher head, more coffee, more time. But for now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me put the beautiful screen here. There we go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Do not forget, please, to just leave a like. Not for me. It would be nice, but not for me, but for NordDev channel. Subscribe if you haven't done it already. It does help us a lot. And if you want to contribute to the community, do not forget to consider subscribing to our Patreon. Even if you don't pay, you can subscribe to it and see all the nice messages that Alex should probably put there. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully with more results. Yeah.